they had two little slider bars, flat bars, and one was kind of higher than the other. I thought, hey, maybe if we put one right, right after them, we can make a longer one. So, dragged one over to the other one and kind of put it next to it, and all of us started getting into it, and it was pretty cool.
You saw the surfer. I think I learned surfers back in like 1984 or something. So it was just, we were trying to do something, you know what I mean? To stoke all the kids out and stuff.
Riley really shined. That was his time. It was Riley's time. He's bomb dropping, he's kick flipping off the jump ramps, he's board sliding the rails. I guess that's what happens when you go on our tour. You see everyone jumping off of stuff and you just figure, well, okay, what can I do? What can I jump off of? When I saw him hit and he was just motionless, I knew he was out. Okay, he's out. Barry, he's out, We actually had to pull his bike off of him because it was like still laying on top of him.
The thing was, that ground, whatever we were riding on, is so sticky that I landed kind of crooked and I was falling off backwards, and as soon as my body hit the ground, I didn't slide, I just, the momentum of what I should have been sliding just stopped me, and I just flipped down and smacked the back of my head.
Whenever you see someone get knocked out, they come to and they don't know where they are, they're nauseated, they're totally disoriented. I've never seen someone unconscious and then just, oh, I'm back. Okay, let's go.
When all else failed, Barry's mustache will wake anyone out of a coma.
Just that fuzzy gray brow. And he goes up and he does the thing he was trying.
Tony had been talking about what would be the best way to do a long distance, like Ollie contest. And I was like, Tony, this would be the best way. Put something down, like some tape or a marker or something down. And I didn't have any tape or anything, so I took a rag, like a wash rag, and set it out and went as fast as I could and just ollied.
I think a lot of kids appreciate us going out there and doing the best we can. And it's kind of cool because I see a lot of young faces out there. I'm so stoked to be on this tour because all the new generation of kids getting into the sport. And, to do a trick and then those guys are yelling and then sticking out their hand, like giving high fives. I was like rolling around the arena giving high fives pretty much the whole time.
With this crew, they know the importance of being professional, and that was the time. If you were going to be a pro and it was going to be challenging, that was it, because we really had very minimal obstacles to work with.
The demo was cool already. People were scrounging, trying to find stuff to do, and we pulled it off. And we thought, okay, we're done. We walk outside, and these guys are like, zzz, totally drying the ramp off. I'm like, okay, we're gonna ride vert. And I was like, cool. Ride vert. That's kind of, you're on one ramp, dry it off. It's good. It started raining again, like big drops, like this big, all over. Like, we're dust. There's no way this is gonna happen,
And every effort was made to make that ramp dry. And I got 2 runs, again, 2 runs, North Carolina.
Colin McKay is a wild dude. Do you know what I mean?
We'll get it on. We'll have this whole place jumping.
They had like the whole crowd, all of us got out there dancing, the bus driver, everyone. Like on the flat bottom, I look over, Cat's got his hood on in the rain. Ellis going crazy with Colin and Big G and everybody, and everyone was out there having a good time, and they got the crowd to like all jump in the rain to this song, which just added to our show. It's just like, okay, we couldn't ride, we could be bummed out about it, but we're just like, we're gonna still show you a good time.
Tony really looks and wants to improve everyone a little bit and give them a little something. And the big thing for me was to be healthy this year. And I came on so strong, I met the challenge, and then Touring is tough.
Hey, Rob.
As far as the diet goes, I think I might have fallen off.
I think there's a rental car agency real close by. Well, Rob just needs to do some chores to make up for all the weight he's put back on. You know, he just really has fun. Every time I see him, he's slumped over, he's eating snacks, his gut's hanging out, you know, his chins are back. It's like, Rob, why does it have to be all or nothing? He's got to do some chores.
I have 4 loads of his laundry to do. I won't do his underwear, I told him.
And then
Is there underwear in there?
Yeah, don't believe the colors. Yeah, of course.
I don't do underwear.
Yeah, you do.
You All right.
Thanks a lot, man. Gotta be quick though, we got a demo soon.
Costin is actually, I went on the bus this morning to get some of my clothes. He was cleaning the toilet, and that is not a pretty job.
Well, he's got these guidelines. I have you shown that you've never seen the guideline, that book?
Well, I mean, Eric, you know, he's got the reputation. He can do the frontside flip, the nose manual, and it's just kind of like, you know, Eric, I want to see 110%.
If I don't finish this, you know, Tony, I'm done. Let me just get this, and after that, I just got to do the sync real quick, and that's it. All right. Then he makes us go to our room for 2 hours and think. He says no TV, no music. He just makes us think about the demo. What you're gonna do, what kind of tricks you're gonna do.
I'm down for Tony, okay? 100%, he's one of my favorite skateboarders in the world. I'm on the Tony Hawk tour.
Come on. Hey, where you going?
My room, just checked it.
I need you to grab these bags for me.
I have bags of my own, all right? Which is not, I mean, I have no problem with that. I mean, everyone has their own bags. We're responsible for our own bags. Have you seen the amount of stuff that Hawk brings on tour?
Thanks, buddy.
It's tough love. That's all I can sum it up to. It's tough love.
I think everyone's really doing their jobs. You know, they realized that they need that sort of motivation. They needed some structure in their lives.
Basically, we got in the bus, we drove for 10 hours. I don't know where we're going or where we're at. This is the honest to God truth here. And next thing I know, we pull up and we're at this place called Gatorland.
Alligators haven't changed for 18,000 years, which means pretty much they've survived that long. I'm killing people like me.
Gatorland rules. I want to live there. I'm moving there when I retire from skateboarding. I'm moving there. Then I'm going to wrestle alligators and crocodiles for the rest of my life.
When they take you to this area, it's all kind of like swampy looking. And they come up like from 5 feet away, and they're poking them like to keep them back. But you look up and there's like 30 or 40 of them in this little like, you know, area. The trainer said they don't eat for a year. That's another thing that paranoid me. He's like, they might eat once a year. And then there's 30 of them with just their eyes out of the water looking at us. Like, hey, when's the last time you ate? Over a year ago. Oh, me too. Hey, look, there's some humans. Let's go.
If you got your leg, you'd be so bummy.
5 of us sat on this gator, and we're sitting on it, and he's feeding it, and it's just, you know, wrestling around and kind of moving. But, you know, 10 feet behind us there are at least another 30 gators just sitting there.
I just thought it was a rush. You know what I mean? Like just watching like when I was holding him and when he moved, just the power in his body.
Hold on to it, hold on to it.
I've never ever done anything like that. I never even really thought I would.
Every day after the end of the day, I just think, God, this is ridiculous. How did I get so lucky? How do I get to do this?
We are in Cocoa Beach, location of our very last demo of the tour. I don't think we're gonna have to worry about weather today. Take a look outside. We're not getting rained out on our last demo.
I'm ready. I want to get this thing going. I want to have a good closer today.
I think this demo is going to be one of the biggest, one of the best. Everyone has energy. It's our last stop.
It seemed like today people came from everywhere. They traveled a long way to see it. So, I mean, the most kids we've had the whole time.
Hurry up, we had to hurry up because it's gonna rain. I was like, no it's not, it looks sweet. I don't know what the problem is.
Look at this side. Here's sun.
This is not the time to be quiet, people.
We don't have much time.
I don't know, it's hard to just get ready to cut loose and know that you could do some stuff and then see that you don't have that much time, and then that's when people start taking licks. They're like, well, we don't have it, you know, and then they just start committing to things. And, you know, it works out sometimes you make it, and sometimes you just pay it.
I think it was just getting started. Like, that's how all the other demos go. Like, right then was right when it was going to go. So it sucked for that.
Okay, I can't walk up the ramp. I guess that's a sign. I can't believe it got rained out again. That is so lame.
Yeah, rain! Party poopers! Just getting warmed up, yo!
I mean, first thing, rain is one thing. You get lightning that's hitting really, really close. I was on the bus and I saw it hit real close. The kids were like, lightning, stickers, stickers, give me stickers.
I was really disappointed for very personal reasons because the vert ramp there is really good. It's really big, and we could have done some good stuff on it.
It's weird because when you're on tour, you don't want it to end, or sometimes